Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Ansel, and today we're going to talk about The Amazing Spider-Man number 801. The issue is mostly nostalgic. It is mostly about Peter Parker's past. It takes us to a little trip, which I believe it was maybe too fast, of like these key moments, these main moments in Peter Parker's life that are the ones that defined him as Spider-Man, that defined him as a superhero. This was nice. As I said, it was very nostalgic. It was very good to see these moments once again. But at the same time, they are a little like, let's say, too overused by now. I mean, we have seen them in the Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movies. We have seen them again in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. And we have seen some of them in the new Spider-Man Homecoming movie. And also, we have seen them a lot of times in many other comic books. So maybe a little overused, but not too much. I mean, it was still nice enough for me to be like, oh, Spider-Man, such a great guy. But then the issue takes us to a trope that is usually used to focus on the character or to focus on what's good about a character, but from the point of view of another person. So it takes us mostly to this trope takes us mostly to the life of a person that will usually be an extra in a normal scene. Because we have here a guy that is living his life, he has his own problems, and has his own reasons to be happy, his own reasons to be sad. We get to know some of them, and we get to get a little context for his feelings, but not too much. And it's like, okay, let's see a day in the life of this person, which happens to be the day where this person got to interact with Spider-Man. So this particular trope is the one that shows us a character from the point of view of a person that normally has nothing to do whatsoever with the main storyline. Yes, it's a trope, and sometimes tropes are kind of overused to the point where you're like, oh, come on, not this again. But in this particular case, it was very well written, and I really enjoyed it. It really made me feel for Spider-Man, and that's the point that I want to make. This issue really made me feel for our protagonist. It made me really care for him. It made me really appreciate him. Or more like it made me remember that I already did all those things. And it is a nice epilogue for everything that was happening before this epic confrontation against the Red Goblin, I guess. And all the tragic stuff that happened, the death that we suffered during that story. And it is nice to take a couple of steps back and look at our character outside of these, let's say, moments where he has to make the big hard choices, and just appreciate him for the really good guy that he is. When it comes to the art was really nice. It was I loved how in some moments there were the, like, say, the light moments. They really fit the jokes, they really fit the dialogue. It really helped with the atmosphere of the issue, on making me feel like I was in that moment through the trope guy's eyes, appreciating Spider-Man. And during the more serious moments, there were just a few in here where Spider-Man really looked menacing. It really helped. I don't know if it was the coloring or the paneling, or the angle of the drawing, or I don't know. I don't know what it was. But there were these particular moments where Spider-Man just looked awesome. He was there, and you were like, Jesus Christ, he looks amazing. This is a beautiful superhero. So nothing much else happens in here. It was just like a little nice bookend for Dan Slott's run on Amazing Spider-Man, and it was a good bookend, a good epilogue for everything that has been happening, for everything that we have experienced through Slott's writing. So I'm very glad that I read this issue. I mean, it doesn't contribute much to anything, but I'm really glad that I read it because it was really nice. It was really good and was really fun. So we give it 3.5 Dan slots out of 5. because I mean it was not perfect, it was nothing outstanding, but I really recommend you checking it out, especially if you have been reading Dan Slott's run on Amazing Spider-Man. So, what do you think of this kind of epilogues? What do you think of this trope where you get to see as a story, but not from the superhero's eyes, but from someone that is looking at the superhero? Comment down below and let me know. Click the like button if you like Dan Slott's run. And I guess I'll see you the next time. But first, I have to say, thank you guys a lot for watching.